Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Asdivine Hearts 2 on Nintendo Switch. There should be a hand-standing bear in every settlement, except for this one. Yeah. How am I actually going to do that? Are you here looking to purchase some extra guild coins? Because if you are, act as an agent between customers and the guild to sell them for gold. Now, what do you say to me selling you 2,220 guild coins for a nice price of 1,930,000, 19 million? Alright, 19,305,410 gold. You can't seriously expect me to sell these valuable coins for less. I don't know what kind of business you think I'm running, but I have to line my feed my kids. It says handle bad name stuff pugwort. Let's go. Do the thing. Have you come to participate in the Gazillion Challenge and find out how strong you really are? If you need an explanation about what it is, please speak with my own personal pugwort right there. Now, how can I assist you? Hello there, Kyo. My name is Pujios, and don't forget it. What's that, kid? You want to know about the Gazillion Challenge? It's basically this. You get 20 turns to give my owner, Madame Curie, the beating of all beatings and see how much damage you can hit her with, Kyo. From the looks of things, you have 4 people in your party, meaning you'll need to be careful how you divide up those 20 turns. If you somehow manage to break 100,000, there just may be something in store for you. I guess. In that case, come at me with everything. 20 turns. business to you. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Ooh, thanks to you, I had the best workout in weeks. Your score this time was 4,991,404 points. Congratulations! It looks like you set a new record. I will sadly be awaiting your next challenge. Doing that anytime soon. Let's see, the current level 2 challenge is 700 and above. The future certificate 900,000. Give it a go. Either you have a gaping hole in your pocket or you're trying to hoodwink me with that amount. But don't for a minute think you can deceive me, these sharp eyes. Oh, how much do I have? Not as much as I need. Man, how much do you have to fight to get that much money? God, that's a lot of money. What's this? $600,000. Seems like that's something you do like at the post game. I'm not gonna have anywhere near that much money anytime soon. There's no cheat for extra money either, so it's not like I can just get money everywhere. Even if you equip yourself with jewels that have the right amount of money, it could be challenging to get that much money. I mean, what are you playing the game for if you have that much money? You've been fighting a lot if that's the case. to get to the end of this game, but I have to do a ridiculous amount of level raising. Well, maybe not ridiculous, but I don't have anywhere near the spells needed. I think we might find one of these bears here, and what do you know? Just our luck. Good thing we were able to snag him before Luna got back and decided to chuck it. You know, the longer you look at this stuffed bear, you realize how cute it is. Or maybe it's only me who thinks that way. There you dingbats are. What took you? Can't we turn these guys' voices down? We're here to return your charm. Thanks for lending to us. Hey, we owe you our thanks for dealing with the overcast sky. What? How did you... I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't play us for fools. The sky cleared up not long after you headed for the shrine. As much as we believe in coincidences, that's not one of them. Now fess up. Alright, I admit it. It was us. Then why didn't you say so from the beginning, dingbat? I gotta say, though, to think that fairy tale our mother told us when we were kids wasn't blows our minds. Fairy tale? You heard me, the story of the royal priestess that's been passed down in Hitaki village. As it goes, the village was ruled by a terrible demon that lived in the nearby woods. And every month the same demon demanded an offering, causing the villagers to worry about their livelihoods. But when there was nothing left to give, the demon became enraged and cursed the village and woods with a powerful aura of evil. This curse then caused the animals of the woods to die off one after another, and the villagers to fall ill. Then about the time all hope was lost, the royal priestess and her daughter, the village chief, stood up in the vines. Using the fans of some of these dead animals, she forged the exorcist sword and used it to banish the evil from the woods. Having lost his powers, the demon was weakened, and the souls of the dead animals banded together against him. Fighting alongside these animals' souls, the royal priestess succeeded in finally destroying the demon, and peace again returned to the woods. Following this great battle, a shrine was erected as the resting place for the souls of these animals and their demon foe. So the story goes. I had no idea the sword and shrine had such a rich history behind them. Well, in the end, a fairy tale is still a fairy tale, and it ain't like we really know what happened to ourselves. Even so, the sword exhibited effects such as you described. Perhaps the story and the truth are one and the same. Or maybe the actual effects were greater than the story, because you two were the ones who used it. Meow. Then maybe some extra thanks is in order. I get what you're trying to say already, so thanks. I know, since a lot of you are here, do us a favor and help us out with a job. Help you out with what? Building a ship? If you want to sink into the depths of the ocean, I suppose we could. Fool, we'd never let you put your hand on one of our masterpieces. We're talking about you going and getting us some materials to build one. Materials? You heard us. We only want you to go and hunt in Hitaki Woods and see if you can find a certain type of lumber for us. Of course you're gonna go, right? Yeah, sure. Considering you did do us a favor, I suppose that's the least we can do. Ha! I knew guilt and obligation would win out on you. What type of lumber do you desire us to search for? Right, about that. The type of wood we're after is none other than the mighty bow that comes from the legendary yew. Ho! Ho, ho, ho. Something wrong with your cat there? Sounds like it's got some sawdust cut in its nostrils. That's probably what it is. Alright, now here's the rest of the scoop. The characteristics of a mighty bow is that it glows. To top it off, the same glow lasts on a branch 10 days even after it falls from the tree, or so we've been told. So using that as your base, I want you to bring us back a solid, usable piece of this lumber. And like we said before, the place is Hitaki Woods. The charm's effects still looks to be working for you, so you should be able to enter the woods with no problem. Now get out there and find us that piece of wood. person. Another damn quest. Let's go to Kronka Village first. See a stuffed bear standing on his head like this really weirds me out, but that's what we're here for. So I want to know the village because I have a feeling this game would want to screw with us. So, is this a big area? I don't remember being that big. It's interesting the approach they took in providing quests in this game. All the other previous games in this development's history had a trailer quest, and then getting to Reddit was only a couple hours of work. Here they divided the game right in half, so you get a regular ending, you know, halfway through the game, and then the rest of the game it's like a full, another full game inside, instead of just like a bonus. I guess they kind of knew everybody was going to play all the way to the true end anyway. Sure, I'll stop it. Maybe not at all, and I'm giving them more credit than they deserve. How expensive all these spells are. You figured you could... There's something glowing there. I wonder if it's one of those mighty bows. Let's have a look and find out. Yeah, of course. Great, a monster. Let's hurry and deal with it. It's probably nice. this is a mighty bow, is it? No joke either. It really does glow like they were saying. Who'd have thought there were trees like this in the world? Alright, let's get this back to those shipbuilders. Is this not it? Nah, I don't know. What took you to think that? Well, we managed to find a tree branch that glows, but you'll need to look at it to make sure it's the right one. Hand it over, Mighty Bow. That's definitely a Mighty Bow, all right. Huh, what a ridiculous name for a piece of wood, if I've ever heard one. You fools, being able to find this one fast means we're right in asking you for help. Now we have these. They're your reward. All right, Rudder, let's take this lumber and get back to doing what we do best, building ships. You said it. bears. Brr. Look, there's one of those stuffed bears here. Still, I don't see what makes them so cute. Check for quests and stuff. Oh, you have a thing that wants done, huh? Right. There's what we're after, though I can't see what makes this particular one special. If things come to this, the only thing to do is leave things in fate's hands. I hope my eyes, the next person I see is you. Me? What about me? That's right, you. I want you to deliver this letter to my friend who lives somewhere in the world. Give me a break. We're not going to run all over the world to find somebody we don't know where they are. Ah, but that's precisely the reason I chose you. If you can't find him, then you can just give up. Now, can I get you to do this for me? Yeah, sure. Look, what you're saying is, if we can't find your friend, we can really just dump this letter? That's exactly what I'm saying. This is seriously the first time I've ever gotten a request like this. Can you really do this for me? You have my thanks. As for my friend, he's a world traveler and hates being around other people, so if he's anywhere, he's probably outside the village. Then, of course, he likes water too, and why I can almost bet he's somewhere near the ocean. Anything else we should be aware of? Well, I guess he does always wear a robe of some sort. You're not really giving us much to go on. I hope you know, but we'll see what we can do. If you happen to find my friend, tell him Nathan said to give him that letter to him. For some reason I can't explain, I feel as if you'll find him. Of course, I'm counting on you too. You there, would you have to be travelers? Then let me tell you to differentiate between the treasure chests you may come across in your journey. Oh, okay. Well, shouldn't I already do this? I guess not. I could have swore I talked to him before. How I and my followers save the world. The ever beautiful light deity. It's reading time. In a certain divine realm, there was a total babelicious beauty of a light deity and her somewhat decent-looking counterpart, the shadow deity. These two harmoniously watched over Asdivine, but for some reason, and thinking back it was quite a small thing, they got into a tiff. And before long, this contention spilled over into the world. Wanting to stop it, I, the light deity, borrowed the body of a monster and set out to do just that. In addition, 4 humans joined me in my quest. A ditz brain unable to control her habit of flailing a whip, a shrimp of a girl who mistook the wrong person for her hero, a high priestess who served me, and a belligerent young man who took me for the ride of my life in more than one way. If you haven't figured it out by now, I mean you, Zach. That's right. I know you're reading this. After many trials and along the way, we finally arrived in the Shadow Deity's domain, Phantasma. But unable to succeed in stopping our common foe, we instead ended up in the parallel world of Reveria. There, and with the help of your alternate selves, we set out in search of the Shadow Deity. It was also during our time in Reveria we learned Uriel was actually from that world. Still, it was more of a shock to learn you were the light progeny for the next generation of deities. What's more, that ditz brain turned out to be the shadow progeny. Well, we actually learned that later. Now back to my story. After defeating many foes that stood in our way, we once again confronted the Shadow Deity. And it was then we finally realized the truth. My counterpart wasn't really out to destroy me, after all. It was me who hadn't noticed the decrease in faith threatening both our existences. Upon finding this out, we realized we had to put a stop to everything, so we hurried back to Asdivine. Then in Eternia, we fought in what turned out to be the most excruciating battle of our lives. Yet our blades, our hearts, and even our thoughts surprisingly got through to the Shadow Deity this time. And when my counterpart's previous plan to destroy the world and recreate it was abandoned, finally reached an understanding with the Shadow Deity, and then it was the Creation Deity who suddenly showed up on the scene. Shaddai had concluded that human thoughts were the incarnation of all evil, and declared to recreate the world after destroying them. Of course, we weren't willing to let that happen. So we stood in opposition to our Maker, and were finally able to get through to the Creation Deity by proving the power of our hearts. And since you already know the rest of the story, there's really no point in writing the rest. The proof is in the pudding, and I have returned to living in my former abode. This may sound like it's been a lot of rambling, but these are the basic details of our last escapade. I'm certain you haven't forgotten anything yourself, but I want to recall the wonderful memories we had together between us, Zach. Has it really been 2 years? Huh? This looks like Madame Curie's handwriting here on the last page. This book will self-destruct after reading it. What the hell? Oh, this just got really hot in my hands. This can't be good. Put it back in the table. There you go, Slime. Get some other ugly stuff. Trust this game not to try to hide stuff at worst. Somebody else needs a thing? Damn. I see you have a pack of ladies with you today too, Zach. You mean Stella and these others? They're my companions, not girlfriends. If you say so. Not to change the subject, but what are you making? Brooches to sell at the Star Festival. My mom will be running a kiosk there, and I'll have mine right next to hers. And I can't wait to see it. You can bet it'll be great. My only problem now is I don't have enough materials to make more than a few of these. Are they so hard to get your hands on? They're kidney nuts. I thought to have Clint go find some for me when he goes to do his sword training with one of the mercenaries. But he said the next time he's going out to train is after the Star Festival is already over. By then it'll be too late, won't it? Yes. How about you, Zach? Would you be able to get some Kenya nuts for yourself? I only need a few. I'm asking because I really want to make more brooches to sell at the Star Festival. Yeah, sure. Leave everything to me. Really? You're the best, Zach. Then how about Kenya nuts? You can find them in Borson Cave. They often stick to the fur of monsters called Green Malkin, or at least that's what the mercenary who comes here said. Alright, then how many do you need? I think 5 should do. 5 it is. Now you be a good girl and wait here until I come back with them. Okay. Here's one of those stuffed bears we were set to find. Can't believe Madame Curie sent it flying clear out here. these are the ones you wanted, right? Yay! Thanks, Zach. Now I'll be able to make extra brooches to sell like I wanted. Glad to hear it. Do a good job with them. I will. Oh, but I want to give you this to say thank you. I hope you're looking forward to the Star Festival as much as I am. Why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You're watching Asdivine Marks 2 on Nintendo Switch. Just finishing up every single quest, and hopefully that'll be enough to give you enough experience to defeat that last goddamn boss. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.